All right, so Travis, you better get in here. Since you the man one, I was talking about going live, and Miss Slim Thick was also talking about me going live. All right, good evening, good evening, good evening. If you haven't already, well, you probably haven't. But can you leave me a thumbs up? So I am out in the garage. Dude, aren't you supposed to be doing something else right now? Complete English sentences, please. Wow. There are 8 of you in the bye bye Django. Alright, so there are 8 of you on the live right now. If you could give me a thumbs up for coming on in, I appreciate that. I had a couple people when I posted pictures of the smokers going, asked me to do a live stream from out in the garage. All right, so I'm out of the garage, and unfortunately, the smokers are back there, and it is plenty hot in this garage. So I'm sitting by the door. I'm on the outside edge, but say hello, say hey. Who do we have on the live stream this evening? There are 9 of you. Uh, Great to see us, man. I'm glad you guys, could be here. Tom, that's what's up. Thank you. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here on this live stream. Still not 100% as you can hear, I'm sure. Anybody else want to say hi? Tom said hi. Django the Mango said hi. Hopefully, there be other of you guys who asked me to actually do the live stream will come in and say hi. Taryn, what's up? John, what's going on? Leroy, how you doing? Oh man. All right. So, actually, I just finished piece of fish. Well, 2 pieces of fish, and waiting for my chicken to finish. But Bessie is moving right along. Sure enough. And we have the new smoker. Alright. 250. Just like this is I won't say this is too easy, but yeah. Technically John, she's my girl. But I don't even know if it's gonna be a female or a male. Johnny, what's up? Yeah, she looks clean now, but starting to get her a little dirty, and then there's some soot right here building up from the heat coming up off of here. So she's not gonna stay pretty for long, that's for damn sure. Hour. Let's just think about this. Oh my goodness. So you can see Bessie. Bessie, all right, the firebox and Bessie, and the firebox on the other smokers on the other side, so you can't see the opening there. Third squad, how you doing, sir? Oh, wait, what'd you say? Dash is the one putting. That's funny, Leroy. Oh man, you guys are so funny. So, smokers are chilling at 250 degrees. Chilling, 200. So, this side is slightly over 250, like 255 maybe, and this side a little closer to 270. But yeah. Cody, how you doing, sir? Oh man, whew. I feel like it's gone down like 20 to 30 degrees by moving from by where the smokers are. There it is. By where the smokers are to where I am sitting by the door. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. That helps immensely with these videos. What you guys want to talk about? I'm pretty open. Uh, Obviously. Where's Torgay now? Or what will you be cooking this weekend? Golly. Okay. Uh, when's another taste test coming? I don't know. Like taste test for the kids? I'm trying to think. I know I have a video that I did this. I did it early last week or oh no, early this week. And it was, I think it was simple burgers and yeah, it was just burgers. Kevin, so when you give thumbs up in the videos, YouTube sees it and YouTube will promote it because it has better engagement. So like the comments and you guys, um, uh, like comments and the thumbs up. So YouTube actually uses that information to share it to other folks. That's why I ask you guys to do that. John, I don't talk times, uh, nothing personal, but we could talk offline, and I'll tell you what time I started the shoulder. Robert, those ribs you cooked today, sir, they look pretty good. All right. Mr. Kenny made pork chops. All right. So Tom says he's doing brisket, beef ribs. Oh, oh, phone fell out my phone. Phone fell out my hand. Sorry about that. Tom says he's doing brisket, beef ribs, and so I actually have tonight. I am cooking. I have 45 pounds of brisket in the smoker. I have 60 pounds of pork shoulder and 60 pounds of chicken. John, is cool. Trust me. I'm not telling you guys anything I don't want to tell you. In a public forum, that is. You ask me one on one, we could talk. We can share some information. But more often than not, I'm not putting that information out there on like this. All right. So that sounds like this was up. John's doing some pork shoulder. Anybody else cooking right now, or everybody cooking in the morning? Not really. What's up, Reggie? Reg. The hard part is gonna be okay. The hard part is gonna be getting it prepped. Honestly, the briskets might take me 15 minutes to slice up all three briskets. That's nothing. The pork shoulder and the chicken are what's gonna take me some time. It'll probably take me an hour to process each of those meats. So that's why I started early, so I can have this stuff done. Nah, Taryn, I have not ever smoked a lobster. I'm about to go into the freezer and get myself an adult beverage. See, y'all already know what it is. This is why I like y'all. Hold on. What I doing it? Oh, you know what? Dang. The clear I had out in the garage, I took it with me on a fishing trip. Uh, yeah. I don't have any more out here, but I did pick up some more. I just don't have any more out in the garage currently. God, it's hot between these two. Smoker temp is dropping a little bit. I'm gonna get some. I had a nip earlier. Uh, all right. Well, thank you, Devon. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Uh, the baffle set? Like, kind of. Since you guys are here, I'll open this up. But I just put the plate in there. The plate that I found, I just put it in there, and it seems to be working okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me see about turning. Can I turn the... Oh, yeah, I can. All right, so see, there's the holder in there, and let me back up so you can see just how much, not wasted room, but room I'm not using. But ooh, it's hot. All right, let's see. No crisis. Which one? Oh, not that one. All right. All right, so right now the temperature difference between the two, it was less than 5 degrees, but I'm also we'll watch it recover, and then I guess while we're at it, I'll take a look in here. So my 3 briskets, chicken thighs, chicken breast up there. And there's my other thermometer telling on me. All right, so let me get some more wood into the smoker. Here, you guys want to see the fires in each? There's Bessie. So we're gonna chuck a lug. There's 1. There's 2. All right, you guys see that? And I tell you, this one is going pretty good. Let's find a good piece. There we go. This is a pretty decent piece. There's 1. And I'll put another. There's 2. But I am very happy. That's the extent of how much I have the air intake open. And on Bessie, that's the extent of the air intake. So, and you guys saw the fires were going. All right, whew. Need to move away from the heat. All right, so let's see. So far, the new smoker is cruise control. That was steam. The heat is hitting the bottom right side looking at the smoker. That's a water pan. I know. Trust me, I am. I'll figure it out soon. The fireboxes, they might be about the same size, John. I haven't measured. Yeah, all right, Big Tim. Or Big Time, sorry. Out of order barbecue. How are you this evening? Oh, goodness. It is hot. Especially now that I just came from over by the smokers. If you haven't already, please, I would appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up on this video. Greatly appreciate it. Perfect. Well, good to hear, man. Good to hear that you're doing well. I don't have my little phone tripod out here, so that's why the camera is a little shaky. You're not that drunk. It's actually me shaking the camera. I apologize. Or my phone. I apologize. But so my temperatures are looking pretty good. I still have to figure out exactly where I'm going to place the temperature probe in the new smoker. Kirk actually made provisions for there to be a like a place for you to insert the probe. Only problem is when he put like a pipe nipple in it, like a I don't know, half inch, quarter. It's probably a half inch pipe nipple on it, and because it's an opening, cool air gets in, and it gives you a false temperature. So I actually used it. I actually used it, and then I had to kind of plug it up and cover it up. Holy cow, John, man, you're killing me here. Thank you. Cody, I don't talk about any of the prices that I paid for the smokers. Now, if you want to purchase a smoker, we can talk about prices for that. But I don't talk about prices as for to what I bought smokers for. Just don't. I am in business not to. I'm in business. If I can make a buck on the smokers and flip one, I will. So it's nothing personal. Sorry, Cody. Wow, John, thank you very much. Cody might not have liked my answer. I see the numbers are dropping from the viewer numbers are dropping. All right. So anybody have any other questions about what's going on? Oh man, I'm sorry. I am. It is hot, hot, hot. It's very humid. But both smokers here. You guys want to see them again? Oh, shoot. Both smokers. You can see there's a little bit of a haze in here. Hold on. I don't know if that's actually my camera. Oh yeah, it was my camera. All right, so you can see I just put some wood into the smoker. That's why there's a little bit of smoke there and a little bit of smoke there coming out. And then the other smoker is being vented outside. This one, I actually have to figure out if I'm going to vent it outside or not just yet. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But that's why I sit over here. It's cooler over here by the door. I do need a drink. All right. I mean, thank you, John Lopez. Hey, how you doing, John? John in Florida. Thank you very much. I know. You know what? Yeah. The problem is this. I learned a very long time ago. When I am cooking, I don't drink. The worst thing I can do is fall asleep because if I fall asleep, all that's going to do is extend my cooking time, and I don't have to extend it. I don't. So it is now what? Let's try and press the button on my watch. So it's almost 8:30, and I have to get this cooked done. I want this by. I want it done by 10 a.m. I know that's a bit, but I want this done like sooner than later. I'm looking up the driveway. It sounds like somebody in the driveway. Torgy, I was just talking about you earlier. I was saying about the brisket. So, Torgy, I tell you what, I did. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to structure this video that's going to go up in regards to this cook. I started the video on Thursday night, so last night, because of the fact that I was trying to get ahead and I didn't actually season and prep the meat right before or right as I started the smokers. I seasoned and prepped the meat last night. Brisket, and I showed you again. I showed you again brisket. So I might pull that piece of the video out into a separate video, but it could go into the big long video. This just might end up being a multi-part video of me using the big smokers. All right, Robert, have a good one, man. Hopefully you enjoyed those ribs. Good luck in finding the Triton Atlanta as well. Oh, sorry, John. John Lopez, have a good evening, sir. Uh, I wish I could. I knew what or how to, cause it looks just fine on my phone here, but you know, the internet. Swig and smoke. What you cooking tonight? Sure enough, that's what I'm talking about. Swig and smoke. Whew. I, uh, sorry, dude. It's not just you. Apparently, other folks are having problems too. All right. Well, if you guys are not, if the stream is not working very well, I might go ahead and just wrap this up. But I had a couple people ask about doing a live stream tonight, so I did. All right. Anybody else have any other questions before I let you guys go so I can get back to the cook? My chicken will be coming off soon. Bueller. I'm not. No, I'm using my data. Actually, my data usually is better, and because of the fact that I'm too far away from my house, I can't actually use Wi-Fi. All right, Torgy. Well, if it's working, sure enough, you know what else is working? Is sweat. Jeez, I am hot out here. Swig and smoke, man. You have a good one too. Enjoy those briskets. Hopefully, I go all winter long and enjoy sitting by the smokers in the winter, and then in the summertime, it's like I can't get far enough away from them. Whew, and I got two of them going in here tonight. Oh my goodness, it is hot. All right, Cody. So I have two different events I'm doing for tomorrow, and this is all part of the intro or the beginning of the video that I shot yesterday. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to finish this video out. But first event I have tomorrow is at a. I know, man. I wish I was drinking. First event I have is at a tuning shop, a car tuning shop. These guys have become friends of mine through the food. One of my car friends recommended me to them to cater for their open house, or they did an open house, and then they recommended me to cater for it, and I've been catering for them for all of their open houses. I think any open house they've done, I think in the past like 2.5, maybe 3 years, I've done it. I've done 4 or 5 different open houses for them, and I just take them. Usually, I take them 20 pounds of pork and 20 pounds of chicken. I take them Hawaiian rolls, some potato salad, some macaroni salad, and some barbecue sauce. Set everything up. Boom. So it is. There's not a set amount of people that come or that are there. It's kind of just, it's an open house. Come on through. Food will be here, or there is food here. There was one time they had enough people where they ended up running out of food and had to order pizzas later in the night. But and then the second event I have is actually for another friend of mine's wedding. They ordered 20 pounds of brisket, 30 pounds of chicken. So, and then, yeah. Then they wanted me to do like all of the sides and everything like that, but it ended up being, they wanted it to be a little more cost effective. The groom's mother wanted a lot of the sides and other things like that. So I'm just providing a good deal of the meat. So, but they're expecting between 50 and 100 people. Uh, but the only problem is it's supposed to rain here tomorrow, and I don't know whether or not they're going to, have that many. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No problem, Kevin. Jack, how are you this evening? Zardrell, Benji, Juice. What's up, man? How you doing? I got a trucking job. All right. So, do you are a trucker or you just have a trucking job? Yeah. Oh, all right, Zardrell, that's what's up. Are you doing any long haul or like day trips? All right, nothing wrong with that. Cool. Any chance you gonna be driving in and or through Baltimore, Zardrell? Kevin says, "Congrats, Z Man, on the new gig. Definitely." Whew, out in Iowa. Goodness gracious. I hope you like corn. Oh man, I think I might have a nip sooner or later. Help shake this cold for a minute. As soon as my chicken finishes up, gosh, just hit the stall right now. It's stalled right now, and goodness. Michael, I do not ever inject my meat. I uh, I don't like the markings and other things you can see when you do injections. Plus, I'm not doing any sort of competition, so uh, for the most part, competitions are when and or where you would want to do like all of that injections and other stuff like that. To me, Torgi is asking you, Zardrell, what part of Iowa will you be in? Just started watching videos. Thank you, Quentin. Quentin, where are you from, or where you at, sir? I apologize for my hoarse voice and my sniffing and coughing. He says he'll be in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with CRST Trucking, Minnesota. Yo, what's up with everybody? I mean, Minnesota is considered the Midwest, right? The other day when I had a live stream, there were like there were 14 or 15 people here in the live stream, and five or six of you guys were all from like Minnesota. There was like two people from Milwaukee and other folks around Minnesota. That's what's up, man. Well, I guess barbecue's bigger in cheese and barbecue, huh? Come on, chicken. I'm looking at the thermometer. My chicken has hit a stall. It's not going anywhere. So what's everybody drinking on? Since everybody doesn't seem to be cooking right now. It's good, Zardrell. I'm actually you missed it. You might want to go back later and look. But I showed inside what I'm cooking now. Added some wood to the new smoker. All right. Torgy's got a Jack and Coke. Water. Quentin's drinking water. You're not a like bamboo rum? Okay. Angelo says he's drinking bamboo rum. John says he's drinking Johnny Black. But it's some good corn. All right. Whew. Benji says it's a heat index of 106. I'm not cooking outside. John says he's drinking his Johnny Black on the rocks. Red stripe. You, sir, are an ugly man. Don't make me laugh. Raining here. I was supposed to fire up Big Mabel, but chilling drinking some Crown. All right. See, I'm not the only one that names my smoker or my smokers. I still don't know what I'm gonna name the new one. Dirt net. Bamboo. Bamboo rum? All right. Lone Star long neck. All right. Quentin, it seems like I get this question every live stream. New smokers coming from Fat Stat Smokers in LA. That's what's up, man. Zardrell, you might as well go pick it up. You're like three-quarters of the way there. Oh, well, actually, Louisiana, probably not LA, as in LA and California. All right, so Quentin, it seems like I get this question almost every single time I do a live stream or anytime I do any sort of question Q&A. The problem is, geographically, you're going to use whatever is closest to you. Shipping wood is expensive, so in my area, the most prevalent wood is oak. Uh, all right, so the most prevalent wood is oak, but I do occasionally cook and use fruit tree woods, so apples, cherry. I've used plum wood because I had a plum tree and it fell down. Juice says he's got hickory where he is, so he's probably in North Carolina or South Carolina. You can kind of tell where people. Oh, goodness! I straight. I dropped the phone again. Sorry. Put the answer to the question. Just hold it up. Yep. So yeah, I seem to get those between the type of wood and how much do I charge for different things. Those seem to be the top questions. Uh, Pecan. I've never actually cooked with pecan. And again, it's all about geography and what you have available to you as far as wood. But hey, I want to make sure I spoke to everyone. If everyone hasn't, if you haven't already, please definitely say hi so I can say hi to you. And if you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. That greatly helps these videos get spread around so other folks can discover our channel and can become part of the family. Kind of blown that I didn't bring any corn back out into the garage. All right, Kobe. Construction wood from almond. All right, well, Benji, that's what's up. I tell you, um, I won't say I don't have to truck it in, but the further away it is, uh, the more you're gonna have to pay for it to come in. But I like the fact, Benji, that you have an arborist. That tells me a lot. Oh, all right. Well, see, I thought I didn't know L.A. is in L.A. in California or L.A. is in Louisiana. So, but heck, man, shoot, you're three-quarters of the way there. Go and pick it up when it's done, of course. All right. Jim says Fat Stack Smoker like they make some nice rigs. I can't say that I've ever heard of them. Now, is it G? I'm trying to think who. There's somebody out there. They make. Okay. Fat Stacks is expensive, John says. Yeah, G Stack Smokers is one of the guys that I used to follow on Instagram, or and I think he used to follow me as well. El Caracho, Cody. Uh, yeah, Quentin, I like it too. First cook is like it's a breeze. Uh, you know that meme. This fitting to be a breeze. But yeah. All right. So Cody says, "How long have I been cooking for?" And then what made me start? So I've told my origin story about how I got into barbecue before. I used to be the one. I used to be the guy that was always on the grill. Um, my aunt used to actually have a little smoker. She had a little bullet smoker like I did growing up, and she used to smoke meats, but she never did it like really well. But then I went on a trip. I traveled to Austin, Texas, and when I got to Austin, my coworkers told me that when we got off the plane, our first trip or our first stop to rental car, second stop we were getting lunch. I'm like, all right. So we go to a spot called Rudy's, and I had never been to Rudy's. I was introduced to something called moist brisket, and it changed my life. It really did. So when I got back to Baltimore from this, and then asking me how much, what they charge, what I charge to cook stuff for them, and then the rest is pretty much history. So hopefully, long story short, I could go into way more. And then you asking me how much, what they charge, what I charge to cook stuff for them, and then the rest is pretty much history. Detail, nice. 500-gallon offset. Woo! Wow, Zardro, a 500-gallon offset smoker. Damn, son. No problem, Cody. Whew. Kobe is in California, so he seems or sounds like he knows what fat stack is. Yep. Man, why don't I know about fast stack? Probably because I have too many smokers and don't need to be looking at any more smokers. One of the other things too, um, where you purchase a smoker from is also determined by geography, because it's going to cost a lot of money to get a smoker shipped to you, quite possibly. Custom with the white. Seriously, you gonna have it sitting on Vogues? Yeah. Yeah, Kobe, we had the discussion already. You might have come in a little late. He said it was in L.A. and I said, "Oh, L.A. like in Cali, or L.A. as in Louisiana?" And I said, "Oh, it's probably L.A. as in Louisiana because he lives in Atlanta, so I figured that was probably closer." And blah blah blah. Long story short, it is out in L.A. Anyway, it's one day live, but my name is Tori, and I'm a barbecue. Damn it, Tori guy said, "Don't make me laugh." Torgy is hilarious. Torgy says, "I know it's not Wednesday live, but my name is Torgy and I'm a barbecuer. And it's been 5 days since my last barbecue." Well, technically, and the other day, John, we discussed this, and it would just be barbecue anonymous. So, oh gosh, a fat stack is a good brisket cooker. Any cooker should be a good brisket cooker. I like the look of the Shirley Fabrication in Alabama and Rectech pellet cooker. I want a Rectech pellet cooker. Hey, you know what? You guys are on a live stream. You guys know this. I actually just bought a new grill. I know, another one. Another one. So I bought a new propane grill, and this one is for my wife. I don't know if I made mention of this, but on the 30th of May, oh yeah, Wednesday, I celebrated my 14th anniversary, or our 14th anniversary. So one of my coworkers, he was looking for a new grill, and then he hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, check this out. Look at this grill." So it's like a professional six burner propane grill. That thing's huge. But where he was ordering it from, it said, "Hey, if you have a business, you can get additional discounts." So he came to me like, "Yo, let's put in your business information and get me this grill at a discount." So I said, "Well, let me see what it is." And oh man, Cody, I'm loving the big green egg. Um, so, but the whole thing is, once I started looking at it, it was just over $300. I needed to replace. I kept saying I wanted to replace my wife's grill, so I kind of just impulse pulled the trigger, and the new grill will be here next week. So, yeah, I'll probably be cooking on a propane grill. All of you guys that give folks grief for cooking on a propane grill, don't knock it until you tried it. That's all I have to say about that. Same thing with you guys who give grief to those of you guys who have pellet smokers. I want a pellet smoker in the worst way. Just you know, pellet smoker being twice as much as that little grill that I got. And even if I use that grill for 3 to 5 years, check you out actually joining the live stream. Ha ha ha. See, you should join live streams more often. I did tell the world because they don't know where it's coming, and it wouldn't have been a surprise. It wouldn't have been a surprise to you. And it's a live stream. Nobody goes back and watches these. John says each room should have a grill. Quentin says he's smoking on an electric 30-inch master built. You know what, Quentin? Everybody has to start somewhere. Uh, Natalie loves to sing. All right. Hello. Set it and forget, man. I wish I could get a pellet smoker. I mean, man, I have a pit boss and love it. A little more reasonable. Okay. Again, yeah. Yeah. Bear's barbecue joint. All right. Yes, I told the world. Well, good thing you were actually listening. Anyway, if you haven't already, please do give me a thumbs up for the video. It helps these videos get sent and shared to other folks so they can also join the family. All right. Oh my gosh, my chicken. Oh, my chicken temperature is moving. So we went past the stall. Cool. We're not very far away. John, I know. I don't need a whole new pit, so gator pits are a little bit bigger than I actually have room for. I know I'm running out of room for smokers. My wife will be proud of me that I'm turning down the opportunity to buy smokers. And actually, we should go to Tampa. Don't put that in John's ear. He's already invited me to do a live. Yeah, tell her, John, what you want to happen in Tampa. Travis and John were conspiring the other day, and they're like, Travis told me he would take care of the fuel to get me down there, and John said he'd put me up at the hotel so I could teach him stuff live, and we could do live streams and cook at his place, most likely. I have not named the new smoker just yet. That was the door opening up. I feel like one of my taste testers. John says we have it all covered. Live video and then big time. Let's see which one is coming. Come here. Yeah, you. Well, well, just go ahead and stay in the house then. I told you one of my taste testers was coming. I heard the door go off, and then I heard the door. Yeah. So Angelo, the big green egg, her name is Sammy. Because, like the big green egg. I think if you look back at the video when I brought that smoker home, my son and I were talking, and he said something about like I don't remember what he said, but I like Sammy. Yeah, she's always down to travel. Why? It's like it's like a magnet. Anytime I do a live stream, you just have to be on it, don't you?
Yep.
Why?
Because.
Because what?
I don't know.
The chicken's in the smoker, John.
Oh. Thank you, John. If you hear that, John.
Not that John, but that John is here.
Oh, hi, John.
It's funny. All right. That's all you wanted?
No, you said to come over here.
Yeah, because I knew you were coming.
Oh.
Yes, they do. You don't match. You have on mismatched shoes. Oh, gosh. Here comes the other one.
Yeah, here comes the littlest. Yeah, she's on.
Oh, goodness. Say hi, everybody.
Hey, guys. It's my jersey.
All right. So this person says she's on her daughter's YouTube channel. Hold on, I'm trying to get it to focus. All right, there we go. All right, so Torgy, I am using Bessie and the new site.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Natalie.
Yep.
Hi, Natalie.
John says hi too.
Hi, John. What's up?
All right.
Thank you, John, by the way.
Howdy. Let's see. Oh.
Steps in.
All right, I gotta put some more wood into Bessie.
Can I hold the camera?
No, there's no need to. All right, here. Right there, just like.
He got
No. See, this is the problem.
Point at this. Oh.
Right there. Don't right there. Don't move. Yes, it's hot.
It's toasty down here. It's toasty down here.
All right,
Guys. Oh my gosh. Should we get a picture of that? Cause that looks.
No. I did it earlier.
No, I mean like let them see it.
No, you can go ahead and look at it. Go ahead.
It's pink.
Get down lower.
It's pink.
All right.
Wait, give a good headshot.
All right, guys. Okay. All right. Goodness gracious. Hashtag go back in the house. Hashtag now.
Hashtag we love you.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Best dad.
All right. Thank you. No, I don't have a name for the newest smoker yet. All right, guys. Good night.
Can I name it?
No. Good night. There you go.
Ooh, how about you name it Strawberry Cake?
Goodbye, guys. All right.
I'm trying to think of a name.
See, this is the problem. You guys aren't listening.
I am.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Why don't you choose when it's going from the bottom?
Goodbye.
We're coming, Mom.
Oh, goodness. Saved. Anyway. Yeah, I wish it was bedtime. It's still rather early, though. Not bedtime yet. Shoot. It's only 9 o'clock. All right, so what else is everybody doing? You guys can't only be entertained. Penelope. So there's a thing called an auto sham. It's basically a big warmer. You'd put the briskets in the auto sham. Nice. Nachos. Pulled pork grilled cheese sandwich. Man, that's what's up. I guess, so Natalie, your name is probably not Natalie, right? And I guess, where are you geographically? It always helps me to try and keep track of you guys. Just made a giant plate of nachos. Man, I love making nachos. I haven't made nachos for my kids in a couple weeks. Devin, that's what's up. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay. All right, Bear. Hagerstown. No problem, Cody. Russell asked, prime brisket or choice? So I have not. I've actually cooked like a prime brisket before, and it was more expensive, and I didn't notice a difference. It's really up to you and your pocketbook. And here's the kicker: it's also up to what your market will bear. If you can charge an extra $3 to $4 per pound for like a choice brisket, you can get it. All right, Bear is in Murrieta in California. That's what's up. Bear's barbecue joint. Yeah, choice is the cheaper option. I buy primarily choice because that is what is most readily available. And like I said, I haven't seen a discernible difference between choice and prime for the price. Oh gosh, it's hot out here. Choice every time, just my opinion. Torgy agrees with me. But how many, I guess, well, you cook steaks too. Oh, Kobe says, Bear, whereabouts in Marietta? I caught prime with Sam's. I couldn't tell the difference. There you go. Costco prime for $3.19 a pound. Now, is that a whole brisket? Gosh, excuse me. Is that a whole brisket, John, or just like the flat? Gosh, that sounds like whole brisket price. I don't have a Costco membership. Maybe I need to get one. We have Sam's. Perfect. I tell you what, I got Packer. Packard? No, Packard is a car, uh, or was a car. So I got whole briskets at Giant the other day on sale. I was actually pretty happy. I did not use either of the briskets that I got on sale. I think I'm going to cook one of those briskets, take it into my coworkers. Yep, they were. I snagged Prime from Costco in California for $3.49 a pound. Rate. Meow. Beef clod. I don't believe I actually have. I bought two as well, Russell. I don't believe I've actually had beef clod. Come on, chicken. RBV. I guess you guys are talking to each other. Kobe. Bear says RBV. I don't know what that means. Goodness. So, how about I do this? Thank you guys so very much. I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Uh, Definitely wanted to say thank you for hanging out. I had a couple of you guys on Instagram who saw my picture when I said that I was cooking. Show us the chicken before I leave. All right, man. I will show you the chicken because it's going to be done soon. It is still kind of chilling installed. So we'll see what happens. Torgy, I will. Kevin, have a good one, sir. I'm waiting, Torgy, for my chicken to finish, and then once the chicken finishes, I'll show you. Kobe, I am cooking. I have two caterings tomorrow. I have an event at a car shop, a tuning shop actually, and then I have a wedding that I'm catering for. So, Torgy, my plan was to do this live until the chicken finished and it hit stall. So, just chilling right now, trying to wait for it to move right along. Air horns. Gosh, it's gotten dark. You guys were able to see the woods at the bottom of my driveway, but not anymore. All right, we've been at this for almost an hour now. Mm-hmm. Quitting it. It doesn't get this dark out there. There's there's no light aside from there's a light over top of my garage. It says, how do you get bite through skin on chicken? Yeah, he must be, because he's the one that he hit me on my Facebook page asking me to go live. Uh so when he was asking me to go live, I was actually eating my dinner, so I couldn't, and my hands were busy, so I couldn't respond. Yep, it's 9 o'clock here. How do you get bite through skin on chicken? So whole chicken, chicken like chicken wings, chicken legs. Kevin says, who you got in the basketball championship? Uh, Whole chicken. All right, so one of the things you can do to improve the skin on your chicken is actually cook it great side down. It will help to toughen it up, to give it a little bit more bite. But the problem is when you're smoking meat, the chicken skin is just going to be rubbery. What you're going to end up having to do is take it off of the smoker and then finish on the grill or turn the heat up. Uh, Let me 1 second. Yep. So the I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. Come on, why is people always in my driveway? All right. But high heat is how you're gonna get chicken skin to be like crisp or to crisp it up. Other than that, chicken is just gonna end up rubbery. Torgi asked me to, Torgi says, I just wanted to say thank you. A couple weeks ago when I mentioned one of my videos, it went from 1 view to 7 overnight. So your video on how to grow your barbecue or grow your business by linking up with someone bigger than you, he said it truly worked. Travis says he's finishing up at work and then he'll be on. Torgi, not a problem, man. I mean, Juice says, you got 9 views now, Torgi. Told you guys, stop making me laugh. Every time I laugh, I cough. So in case you guys missed it, we had some bad flooding the other day here. And for whatever reason, the city has actually shut down travel at the end of my block. So people keep coming down the hill trying to get out to Frederick Avenue, and they can't. So they end up having to turn around and go back. So I keep hearing all this traffic going up and down the street, and people were turning around in my driveway. Torgy, when you gonna keep working on that smoker, man? That's what's up. So Cody, hopefully that helped answer your question. Hobo Nickel, what's going on, man? All right, Torgy. John says, is this where you were filming? Is that where I was filming? When the flooding and stuff happened, John? Or just in my garage, period? So here's the thing, and this is one of the things. John, Nat, where you? This will help me tailor this question or tailor this answer. Yep, that's exactly it. You're going to want to finish it on a higher temperature. And don't be afraid to turn the temperature up. Yeah, right. I wish. John, I am out of the selling barbecue out of the trunk of the car business. It's, yeah. All right, well, Torgy, the only problem is, and I tell you, it's going to be a little bit disheartening. You got to think about it like this. I have 3,000 subscribers, okay? On this live stream that I have going right now, there are 15 of you. So I know you have, I won't say, you probably have less than 100 subscribers. I don't know if you will get the same recognition or notification push that even someone like me, and I don't get any sort of push really. I wish Jimmy. Ash. All right, so Kobe asked, have I ever made my own sausage before? No, I haven't. I have tried to smoke bologna. I do believe I smoked bologna once, and it didn't turn out very well. Yes, John. Only pork in the new smoker. I talked about why. Well, might as well just talk about it now. So, the reason why I said that I only put the pork in the new smoker is because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't want the smoker to run away from me or to cook really hot, and I didn't want chicken to get ruined or the brisket to get ruined. Pulled pork, and this is one of the things you guys have probably heard me say before. I'm not impressed when somebody does like pulled pork. Anybody can do pulled pork. All you gotta do is just cook the crap out of some pork shoulder. It doesn't take that much skill. You want to impress brisket, do some decent chicken. All right. Yes, John, I am. Yes. Torgy, I think I one of your subscribers? All right, you know what? Here we go. Let's get Torgy to 10 subscribers on YouTube. All right? And then not only do I want you to get him to 10 subscribers on YouTube, I would like for you to also turn on the notifications so when he does a new video, wink, wink, everyone will watch it. All right? And then for the first 5 videos, I need every one of you new subscribers to actually comment. watching a video is just not enough. It actually takes comments, it takes engagement, it takes interaction in order for your channel to grow. That's why I'm so adamant about replying to all of you guys. The engagement, the back and forth is how I have been growing my YouTube channel. John, man, I know. And that doesn't even include all the stuff that I do when I'm not filming, as far as like taking my kids to different practices and doing other activities and things like that. Benji says I gotta use boar's head bologna. Yep. Yep. John, yep. 10-second subscribe challenge. Bob Crane is my hero. He could be my hero too. No, I don't have a name for the new smoker just yet. Usually what I end up doing is I cook on it for a little while. See, the last time I got a new smoker, there weren't near as many of you guys here pressuring me to name that smoker. And I think also because I wasn't doing videos as frequently, I think I had the smoker for probably 2 weeks before I even posted a video saying that I got the smoker, the vertical smoker. So by the time first or a couple of those videos went live, I had a name in mind because I used it like right away. And yeah, I had a name that popped into mind. Chuck from the Winking Pig Barbecue says, "What's up?" Oh my gosh, Kevin, let's go take a look. But last time I looked, the temperature on the new smoker was holding. Golly, look at that. You see that? Oh, here. Let's see. By different equipment, people follow. All right. Man, Torgy is nothing. So somebody says full 8 seconds says Henrietta. I actually had a aunt named Henrietta, and I have been thinking about that one. So there we go. Here's the temperature on the new smoker. She's holding steady. All right. Come on, flip. There we go. So yeah, I thought about Henrietta. Like I said, I don't know yet. Wadley man, Wadidley man says I need to jerk something. I do. I actually had one of my customers hit me up not too long ago asking me to jerk oxtail. Thanks. Cody, no, I've never really been into the whole competition. I am very, very competitive, and I will, flip a brick if I don't actually do well in competition. I have just kind of not succumb, but I just kind of understand that there's competition barbecue and there's backyard barbecue. I do backyard barbecue. Only recognition or accolades or stuff like that I really need are well wishes and kudos from those people who buy my food, and for them to tell other folks so they can buy my food. John, I'm not gonna be opening up the fire stuff like. Actually, you know what? Here, I can show you the fire from the outside. All right, Torgy, you better do something with all these new subscribers. We should buy a Wagyu brisket and make a video together. Swig and Smoke, where are you? I don't remember where you were. You caught me by surprise. I've been smoking rib tips and making baked beans, collards, and now I'm making mac and cheese for tomorrow. The truck is almost loaded. All right, well, Chuck, congratulations and good luck, man. Definitely, good luck. Okay, there's the fire. You missed it. If you missed when I showed the fire, I actually just added some wood, and the temperature in Bessie is a little higher than I really want it to be, so I'm gonna choke it down just a little bit. I think actually I'm gonna let it ride because my chicken is moving again and momentarily, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but once the chicken is done as per Torgy's request, I am going to show you guys the chicken, and then I'm going to pull it out of the smoker, and I'm going to end the live stream. So probably within the next 5 to 10 minutes, that chicken should be done. So I was aiming for about an hour, and we got it. So there are 21 of you on the live stream. If I haven't spoken to you personally, please leave a comment so I say hi. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. That definitely helps to spread these videos. Chuck, man, that's what's up. Fire for now. New cooker. Oh, Texas, man. You go ahead and send me a Wagyu brisket and I'll cook it up. Oh, so the fire in a new smoker is going just fine. Um, I I mean, I started the fire and everything is going swimmingly. I can tell you what, I'm using just about half the wood in a new smoker and not having to fiddle with it almost at all compared to the big smoker, Bessie. So I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to call a new smoker yet. It's still the new smoker. It can be the new smoker for a little while. Maybe we'll just call it FNG, the FN new guy, or FNS, the FN new smoker. So Kevin wants to know, Swig and Smoke Barbecue, what part of Texas you are in? Yeah. All right, so here's a question for you guys. Where is everyone at geographically? Where is everyone? You guys know I'm in Baltimore. I know there was somebody in Slow Rider. Nah. There was somebody in Minnesota. We got Michigan in the house. Chuck is in Indiana. Benji is in Wichita, Kansas. Diddly Man is in Texas. Where in Texas? Be a little more specific. SoCal. Bears in SoCal. Yeah. E-Gas says he's down the street. That's what I thought. Only small fire due to the installation. So you know what? I didn't have like a raging fire going in the smoker, but once I got the fire going, I choked it down a little bit, and then Andrew, thanks for joining from across the pond. Shoot, it's 9 o'clock here, so it is again like 2 o'clock in the morning out there. Dude, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate that. Angelo is in San Diego. Da, 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 da. Illinois, John, thank you very much. Humble, Texas, I guess. Plano. Cody T is in Western Maryland. Swain Earls is in Atlanta. Full A Second says he's in Egypt. And Jim retracted his statement. Jim, where you at, man? All right. That's what's up, guys. This is Cap is in Northern Ireland. Okay. Travis, Toledo, Ohio. All right. Yes, Travis is in the house. Travis is, better late than never. Unfortunately, Travis, I said that I'm gonna be cooking, or I'm gonna be doing a live stream until the chicken is finished. Chicken is a couple degrees from being done, and obviously I have to take off the live stream. Some processing to do. Oh, I guess you got off at 9. That makes sense. Offset versus cabinet smoker. So I do technically have a offset, though I haven't used it. The offset I have is Priscilla. You know that. This one back there, is not dead. Oh, come on, flip back. The Priscilla project is not dead. I just have to get some metal. All right, I'm gonna try and cut the door and burn out my firebox this weekend. Torgy, that's what's up. Oh, gosh. Travis says Dash comes to Tampa. You missed it. The missus was on here, and she wants to go away. So, goodness. Now, also, all right. So John says, now ask the audience what made them join my channel. So what made you subscribe? Good cooking or the equipment? I guess that's a fair question. So what was it that made you subscribe to my channel? And some of you guys have been subscribed for a very long time, and some of you guys have been subscribed for the like less than a year. So what was it that made you subscribe to my channel? Where's the GoFundMe page to send dashes to? No, Quentin, we're not doing the GoFundMe. Harlingen, Texas. All right. Joe, thank you for popping by. Actually, we can tell him designing my new smoker off of Bessie. And Nosh, dude, I don't mind, and I know Kirk doesn't mind. He put the information out there on YouTube specifically so that others could, learn. And I tell you what, of all of the smokers I have, Bessie is the one that is the easiest to run. Easiest to run. No problem. All right, so John says it was the good cooking and the willingness to teach. All right, Benji says building a barbecue catering business. All right, what diddly man says good teaching and good cooking. Fully second says the beard. Yeah, you know. Juice says he was looking for a smoker. Then he saw when we first got Bessie and then started watching. That's what's up. Jim, I like that. Jim says I like that I named my smokers. Yes. Yes. John says I talk to my audience and I explain my methods. Definitely. Andrew says I'm keeping it real, for real. Travis says that meat, and then he's like, pause. What dadly? Okay. Sorry. Tips, friendly, and nope, I am not fake over the top. I keep it real as real. That's it. All right, Brett, how are you this evening, sir? Fell down a YouTube rabbit hole and found my channel, and I love my enthusiasm on cooking. Torgy, I appreciate that, man. All right, so John says he signed up for equipment and got hooked on great personality and great product. Catering is also interesting. Travis says he's about to run out of gas. That's not fun. In the did you sell the Jetta or did you just buy a second car, Travis? All right, Dash, I'm heading out to get my after work beer. Thanks for keeping it real. I'll catch you later, brother. Good luck on my events. Thank you very much, Colby. I want to build 200 cameras. All right, so Chuck from the Winking Pig Barbecue said he subscribed back when I started posting videos about Bessie, and I wanted to build a 275-gallon fuel oil tank smoker and found my channel while researching. Brett, you sir are awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, John says he also breaks out in Spanish from time to time. It's gone though. Travis, why is it gone? What happened? All right. Well, Dadley, have a good one. I'm glad you were able to hang out while you were on your lunch. Definitely come on back if you haven't already and watch some other videos of mine. Angelo says, be safe, people. Be blessed. And he is out. Angelo, have a great one. Yeah. The amount of Spanish I speak is directly correlated to the amount of clear I drink. Oh, really? Travis, well, what did you do? Just take it back, or did you, like, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Big ups to you, too, man. Pop, pop, pop. Come on, chicken. All right. I'm 1 degree away. No cervezas. Lo siento, no tiene cervezas para, ¿cómo se dice? Bebé? Yeah, bebé. All right. That was for you, John. Solo tenistes. Solo tengo licor. But it's in the house. So Cody, I have been trying to set up a schedule of at least live streaming once a week on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. That just seems to be a a decent time or like a time where I can live stream. This live stream tonight was because I had a couple folks that knew I was cooking. They asked me to live stream from the 12 to 14 baby backs on my trail smoker and hang 6 of them. All right, Benji, that's what's up. So, but the whole thing was my man Travis asked me to live stream, and then there's one of you guys, his girlfriend, wife, fiance, significant other. She commented on the Instagram video as well, asking about a live stream, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here for a couple hours. Why not? Um, why not talk to you guys? And I knew that a lot of you guys that uh, I know a lot of you guys have been asking to see the new smoker in action, and that video of me cooking probably won't be up until mid to late next week. Travis says live stream in Tampa. Yep. Cody says, damn, bro, that's past my bedtime. Shoot. I get up early. So on a Wednesday night, just think about it like this. I'm up at usually 4:15 in the morning. I go to work. I'm at my desk by 6. Pick up my kids, cook dinner, do all of the homework stuff, and then they after they go to bed, pretty much is why I do it at 9 o'clock. I will sit on the live stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then on Thursday mornings I actually get to sleep in. I sleep in until 6:15. Yeah, all right. Great break in the week on Wednesday. Yep, Brett, exactly. Uh, Full 8 seconds says, floodwaters got mold in the air. Take a road trip. I would love to, man. I would love to. John says it's 9:24. Do you know where your chicken's at? Yep. I'm a couple degrees away. Cody says, me and you both. Well, no problem, man. 8:25 in Iowa. Thanks. Kevin, good luck, man. Good luck. I just tell you, don't expect it to be the best brisket you ever had because most likely it's not going to be. Um, Here's a pro tip. If your brisket turns out horribly, you can always make a soup. Ask my wife and kids how many brisket soups I've made over the years. Plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Yeah. Torgy. Oh yeah. Benji says make chili. Chili's a good one, or some beans with some brisket in it. I've done that as well too. Yeah, just dice it finally. But we're setting the man up for failure. Hopefully the brisket is everything you want it to be and more. Yep. Chili. Crock pot it. Yeah, crock pot the chili. Crock pot chili, like when you have brisket left over. Not because your brisket is gonna be bad. Not because of that. Not really. So the whole thing is, if you slice brisket as thinly as you slice beef, like for pit beef or something like that, or even like a shaved roast beef, the grain is different and it'll end up falling apart. Travis, I didn't see that. See now, Bear, man, I'm telling you, I am a purist. I want my macaroni and cheese to be just that, macaroni and cheese. That's all. I'm a keep it simple, stupid type person. Cody says, what do you do if the catering food isn't up to my standards? There was one time I was cooking for my aunt, and I actually was worried the food wouldn't get there in time for her event because I was sending it to her. I actually did it a day or so in advance, so she would receive it a day or so in advance, so that if I had to cook a second round of food and drive it to where she lived, which is Pittsburgh, I could have. So sometimes I build in enough time. Torgy says number 2 pencil thickness. That's not my chicken being done. Not false alarm, but the smoker the new smoker hit a low temperature. All right, Torgy says number 2 pencil thickness. Torgy, I'm gonna say go thinner than that. I want 1/8 inch slices. That's like, yeah, I want 1/8 inch slices. Ooh, microwave brisket. It's on the frozen food aisle. Ew. I don't like microwave brisket. What is leftover brisket, Jim says. When I'm cooking a 15-pound brisket, or if you cook a 10 to 15-pound brisket and it's only 4 or 5 people in the house, brisket gets old quick. Don't worry, I'll ask again. Yeah, I'm sure you will. John, he agrees. Yep, that's exactly it, Joe. I got cut off, and I didn't get to finish my statement as to why I would do eighth inch, but that's exactly it. If someone has one slice that's uh, one thick slice is not as good as two thinner slices, right? You know that whole you ever trick a kid? You have a kid and they have $1 and you say, "I'll give you 2 quarters for your $1." Okay? And you're like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, I'll take the 2 quarters because two is bigger than one." Right? Then you say, "Hey, you have 2 quarters. I'll give you 4 dimes for your 2 quarters." And they're like, or 3 dimes, 3 dimes. Let's see, 3 dimes for your 4 quarters, right? Ooh, three is bigger than two. I'll take the three. All right, but the whole thing is, then you go 4 nickels, which is 20 cents, and then you take the 4 nickels and they end up with 5 pennies. They started with $1, but kids don't necessarily know the value of the coins or the paper money, but they know the quantity. So that's why you slice it thinner so you can give people more with giving them the same amount of food. It's psychology. It's not a sham, man. It is just that. It's psychology. But I mean, yeah. So Cody asked, "How do I reheat brisket?" The same way I cook the brisket, low and slow. Usually I reheat brisket at about 300 degrees, and it depends on. Shoot. Hey, Travis says, "What's the difference? Does anyone else know the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6?" Blaren says, "Howdy." Blaren, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I am going to be ending this live stream soon. Hey, no problem, John. Thank you very much. It's not a hustle. No. All right. So, all right. So when I'm back home, I go to one of my favorite places to get a cheesesteak. It's called Pagano's. It's on Ogons Avenue. Ogontz Avenue. The problem is, if you're from Philadelphia, usually you have a local cheese steakery where you go and get cheesesteaks. Now, my favorite is Pagano's because that is my neighborhood cheesesteakery from where I grew up. Max's is on Broad Street, like Broad and Erie or Broad and Germantown Avenue. That's pretty good. Uh, I've heard Ishkabibbles is pretty good. I've never actually had an Ishkabibbles cheesesteak. And then something that's been like popping up recently, more people have been talking about it, is Delisandro's. That's in the Germantown section of the city. But do not go to Pat's. Do not go to Geno's. You'll thank me later. They are tourist traps. Do not go to either one of those places. Uh, all right. So John says about a liter away from a 5.0. All right. Ron asked what happened to Kirk. I noticed he deleted all his videos. Does he have a new channel or what's the update with him? So Kirk is, I won't say going through some things, but Kirk has decided to start moving away from worldly things, and that was a quote from him. Um, Kirk is rather religious, and he just is. He's putting his trust in God. He's putting his faith in God, and like I said, he is moving away from worldly things. And his YouTube channel, his Instagram page, were definitely some of those things. Um, that's basically it. Aside from telling his personal business. So John, no, Delisandro's, yeah, it's Delisandro's apostrophe s. Kevin says, yeah. All right. Well, Joe says, yeah. So the whole thing is Travis's question What's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? Is actually a hip hop reference. Yeah, it's a hip hop reference from a song, and I can't remember. Oh, it's politics as usual, isn't it, Travis? So the whole thing is Jay-Z says, oh, oh, hit low temperature in the big smoker. So uh, Jay-Z is in the club, and he basically says, uh, I'm sitting there next to my girl, and you come up to me and you say something stupid like, what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? Now, if you guys know, the 4.0 and 4.6 refers to a Land Rover. The Land Rovers from back in the day, the model was a 4.0 and the other model was a 4.6. And the whole thing is Jay-Z's response was 30 to 40 grand, cocksucker. Oh, Range Rover, not Land Rover. Sorry. Thank you, Travis. So the whole thing is it's one of those, not even obscure, but it's one of those. It's a hip hop reference that if you know it, you know it. And Travis seems to ask me what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6 pretty regularly. You know, I know what the difference is. All right. So now you guys see we've been at this for an hour, and I've added 5 or 6 sticks. Oh. Brett's funny. Brett says buy the warranty on both. So I've added what is that, 6 sticks pretty much to Bessie, and I am getting ready to add another stick to the insulated smoker. Sure enough, this is one of the things that people don't talk about. How much wood you actually go through. And this is a little bit of a problem because I need to build up the fire back in here. As you see, the ash is burning pretty well. And I have some embers down in there. So what I did was I put a small piece of stick in there so it'll hopefully catch. And let's see if I can find, I don't really want to put bark in there. Here's another smaller piece of wood. And we'll put that right up in the corner. And that's hot. All right. So my temperature dropped off a little bit because I added some cooler air into the smoker. And you guys, can you see the ash flying around? And temperature's dropping there a little bit. Yeah, Travis, definitely. Yeah, I would love to actually go out to the Friday night meet. It is still actually kind of early. I might be able to get out there for a little while. Kind of depends on when I need to wrap up my briskets and the pork shoulder. I'm actually contemplating putting everything into the new smoker since it's very efficient. And I can load it up and then kind of go away for an hour or so. All right, so Chuck says, a lot can depend on the type of wood. I've been burning maple lately, and it burns pretty fast. I would imagine the sugars in the maple are going to help to accelerate the burn. Gosh, man, it's freaking, I'm like 1 degree away. I want to just pull it, but I'm trying to be patient. The longer the chicken takes, the longer you guys have me here for the live stream. So nobody seems to be complaining, so I'm just going to keep at it. All right. Thought it was the only one that burned maple. Nope, Torgy. I've never burnt maple. All right, so if you haven't already, please, I would love to say hi to you personally. And if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. Can you guys hear the smokers? Can you hear them talking back there? Yep. That's good. I'm glad to hear the new smoker is actually crackling. That means that small piece of wood that I put in there actually caught in a lit. So, yep. You know what, Chuck, man? That's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing if you have consistent customers. That says something. Definitely. I got ash in my beard. Oh man. Cody says, "What all have I cooked on the egg?" So I've cooked chicken. I've cooked whole chickens. I've cooked chicken wings. I've cooked chicken thighs. I've cooked beef ribs. I've cooked salmon. I think that's it. Oh, and I cooked hamburgers on the egg the other day. Um, yeah, wings, whole chickens, thighs. Oh, and I cooked pizza. Cooking spam, Torgy. Oh, I'm like spam, spam. Yeah. So smoke. Yeah. Usually, I will load up the smoker. Like if I am when I'm cooking with Bessie, I know that I have about an hour, and I can add some wood. Like what I did for you guys, or what I'm doing tonight, is I have the air intakes open a little bit more. Um, and what I would usually do is put more wood into the fire and then choke it off. And then choking it off, the wood would last and would burn a little longer. And that's how I would get my hour. But basically, the same 5, 6 sticks that I just put into the smoker to keep the temperature up will be the 5 or 6 of the smoker before I walked away for an hour. Hopefully that makes sense. Did Winking Pig say what part of Texas he in? So the Winking Pig barbecue is in Indiana. He's in Indiana. Uh, no, John, that was Ash. All right, Ron, no problem. Ron, I tell you what, he's a never say never type person, and when I was down there to picking up the new smoker, I did talk to him about coming back to YouTube, and he said, you never know, so just keep an eye out, just uh, stay subscribed to his channel, and if you haven't already, turn on the notifications so when he does in fact put up a new video, you'll get notified. He put up a video where he made a metal sculpture of the phoenix that he made, and I didn't believe that he had posted a video because it'd probably been 6 or 8 months since he posted a video. And I hit him on Instagram like, actually, I sent him a text message and I said, "Dude, I thought I was seeing things when I saw that thing pop up." So, but no. Kevin said Bloomington, oh, in Indiana, making mac and cheese at the moment. No problem. But like I said, hopefully that makes sense. Because I'm sitting here, I have the air opened up. So when you have the air opened up, the intake opened up, it'll burn cleaner. And having a clean burning fire, it won't produce dark barbecue, won't produce bitter barbecue. So having the intake open more, and also because I have way more food in the cooker than I usually do, in the big smoker than I usually do, she's hungry. She's been hungry tonight. The the insulated smoker, on the other hand, has been using like half, if not half, of the same amount of wood that I would be using in Bessie in the new smoker. So I'm cool with that. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna end this. So you guys have a great, great, great rest of your evening. I am getting ready to take care of the chicken, and I promised Torgy that he could see the chicken. And here we go. All right. So the chicken has some decent color on it. It's not like burnt and really blackened. All right. But I just added some sauce. I just sprayed a little bit of sauce on it just to give it a little bit of flavor to help, you know, keep it the way that way that I want it to be. And then those are the briskets. They've been sitting in here as long as the chicken has. So like I said, the chicken is done. Ready to pull the chicken out of the smoker. And Travis, you already know what it is, brother. You got the water down there, all those drippings and stuff. I actually prefer cooking with a water pan because it doesn't give you that burnt grease smell after all of the drippings hit the hot plate where the heat is coming up and off of. All right, fellas. Yes, Kevin, the Winking Pig, or Chuck from the Winking Pig Barbecue, does in fact have a YouTube channel. Definitely go out, and I would recommend, before you watch some of his cooking videos, he did a video where he built his smoker. Not only did he build the smoker, he then built a trailer and loaded the smoker up onto the trailer. Then he added a canopy on top of it, and man, he definitely did his thing, and took that smoker he has to a whole nother level. All right, fellas, and thank you so very much for watching. Again, one last time, if you haven't, please give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. Not a problem, Chuck. You know, I mean, like I said, you guys are friends and family. So, if I remember, if I know, then you know, I have no problem telling anybody else. Excuse me. But thank you again, as always, for watching. And I'm hoping to have a video on this cook soon. It might not be Tuesday. It might end up being Thursday. But nonetheless, I'm out for the evening. Thank you again.